injury. That front three is going to be interesting to look at.
Yeah, I also think this is going to be more three in the back. Their success in the second half of that game in March was both Wijnaldum and De Roon being
Orange, the orange of the Netherlands. And away we go with Germany.
Nerves are today.
Talking of growth, almost winding back the clock.
The national level in this free roll from Ronald Koeman, but Adrian, I think Babel being involved.
Frankie de Jong, the new Barcelona man. His first involvement, Memphis Depay, but that had it. As Germany go on the attack for the first time, Toni Kroos. Memphis here, Memphis Depay, looking for the inside track and the shot, and Manuel Neuer forced into the first meaningful save of the night. Memphis just opened up the defence.
What a ball here.
Nothing slow about Klosterman, who's got forward and went for the finish, making it again, and the follow-up has been put in, and Germany lead early. Serge Gnabry was there to feast upon the scraps, and the Dutch defence undone. Lucas Klosterman in all sorts of space early.
Well, Ronald Koeman's asking questions right now of his back forward.
As Promes injury as the Dutch try and conjure up a response again. Gnabry turning on the Jets as Werner outside him. Gnabry had a culprit. Kroos going for that near post. Right.
De Ligt and Van Dijk being as dominant in the air as they are.
Nicolas Sula at the back here. Emblematic of that as that ball was curled around them.
Necessarily over the last 8 to 10 internationals.
Yeah. It's a good looking cross with Ryan Babel trying to get on that left hand side. Slip in Nico Schultz, who did well to get there, but Daley Blind curling it in. Oh, it's a tower.
Whether it's in the Nations League, whether it was the game in March, he dominated. But Ronald Koeman knows that they may have the advantage.
God.
In that central midfield, Yugi
is receiving plaudits from his opposite man, Virgil van Dijk. Yeah, into a genuine threat. Not at the moment, they can't. The threat is coming the other way. Gnabry! Well, Memphis again, the target. It's Werner is arriving. The ball was behind him.
That they have, but for the Dutch going forward, you're seeing a lot of back giveaway.
Yeah, they were sloppy then. And the Dutch punished them. He's the man in the thick of the action. Van Dijk won it, and the follow-up is won by De Ligt.
When he has had shocking games or results, it's the next
backs, doesn't there?
Yep.
No former available. A little bit of a surprise that he wasn't called up, perhaps.
Their goal scorer has been.
It's clipped in towards Kimmich. Actually, it was Nicolas Sula, wasn't it? Who was the... It's Wijnaldum, that's clever. Promise! Germany making heavy weather.
Counter press when they've turned the ball over and then immediately try to win the...
Fullback working hard again to try and engineer something. This time the cross is better, but it was flaring. Yellow. Well, his arms can he produce with the ball? He's curled that in. Follow-up shot.
And that Dutch team in the second half of March, and that's why you saw the...
These Germans won. Of course,
it's been a frustrating night so far for Wijnaldum, and I go back to
Babel. Plenty of... that one
just wasted.
Yeah, that's the word I was. Is the cross in now and
more simple, right? It's a direct ball. Dumfries wins possession. Been real clean for him going forward.
Well, he may get an opportunity now. It's fallen their way. It's a great save for Isil.
Touch from Toni Kroos because Van Dijk won the initial ball, but
redeeming himself perhaps as the ball flashes across the face of goal.
Just look, every time the Dutch pick up their head, Adrian, it's not only one or two German defenders.
That through now, Gnabry. Help arriving. Love Serge Gnabry's goal, separating the two teams. 4 who will remain a mystery, and those playoffs will happen next March. So Ginter, who fell awkwardly.
A little more than 18 months ago, I think for Yugi Love is one thing, but what's the purpose? And I think two-touch pass.
Maybe called into action again here. This is promising. Dumfries. Oh, he got in a tangle.
First touch from Dumfries has to be better because he's inside. Now
Germany looking to feast down that right-hand side again. Oh!
Recognizes the danger here. Instead of playing Timo Werner on that back Gnabry, but better play from De Ligt.
It's corner. It's a shot from now then, Marco Reus on the surge. He's allowed to go a long way. Pull the trigger. Trying to fling himself at the follow-up cross from Schultz.
Well, two plays to this that just stand out. The first one,
back to work again. Not sure if he was called the lead. Babel. Good-looking pass and an opportunity and an equaliser. Frankie de Jong, cool as you like, composure personified, simply arrived in the perfect time, in the perfect place, and buried it.
Just so much composure and maturity.
Dutch.
Built directness to his play. He could be a nightmare for the Dutch to defend here.
Ball down the central channel.
Great tackle. And it was Malin's first touch that allowed Ginter to come in late with that.
Clever work again involving Ryan Babel, who's certainly had it. Two obvious targets. And they're both converging on the ball. And Virgil van Dijk denied, but the follow-up is in. Babel was involved. It may go down as an own goal. The Dutch don't care. They've turned this game on its head.
Coming into this one, Ronald Koeman said set pieces are in their favor. As long as that delivery is dangerous and in good spots, then they've got a real attacking.
Babel's had an inadvertent hand in both goals. The Dutch and him easily have been 2-0 Germany, couldn't it, Ben Taylor? Of course, we haven't seen them in the last two major tournaments. Now then.
What a tackle that is.
Oh, he's given a penalty. Oh, the Dutch defenders are distraught, and perhaps for good reason. Nico Schultz was involved at the byline. It seemed to be inadvertent to my eyes, Taylor.
That looks like to have kept Nico Schultz on, but my word, Adrian. That's it.
Toni Kroos. Sent Silas in the wrong way. Germany level. And the Dutch will feel it is rough justice. The absolute strictest letter of the law being applied, and the Germans. Here we go again, though. Oh, the shot is on! It's with him, but no sympathy here from Schultz, who won that penalty. His ball across. Don't be putting any